Hello, UMCES community. I hope everyone's doing well. Good to see you. Today, I'm here in Annapolis at our EN office. This week was quite moved. I was at Frostburg at our Appalachian lab. Yesterday I was at our Chesapeake Biological Lab. I'm very excited. My meeting with members of the community face to face. As much as I like being mobile and my job requires me to be mobile, it's good to to see people face to face, and I hope I get the chance to do that more frequently. But I wanted to touch base with everybody. I know things are moving fast, and every day is fairly eventful. But I am very excited about the conversations that I've been having with faculty, staff, students across the institution in our labs and our locations, really talking about the future, right? And I want to go back to a video that I made. You may recall, if you saw it, just probably a day or two before the presidential election last fall. In that video, I told everybody that that it was okay to have jitters, right? But that we were going to be okay. A few months after that, today, I'll tell you again, it's okay to have some jitters because of lots of things that are going on. But I will also tell you, I think we are going to be okay. And we've been working, actively to devise strategies to deal with, the current situation, particularly with the challenges in funding, both from the state and in the federal environment. And I think we're arriving at maybe like three very solid strategies. The first one is really to prepare, right? It's to we are devising and looking into several possible scenarios of funding reductions to UMCES from the state and federal, right? Trying to understand the implications, try to prepare as to how we can use funding resources at our disposal to address all these challenges. And I think we're arriving at a place where we can navigate, most of the uncertainty. And so I wanted to tell you this because I know that many of you are concerned about your jobs, about your research projects, about your research funding, about issues like DEI and our values, and I want to continue having those conversations. But I can tell you confidently that I think we can navigate the current situation, and also that we are competitively and comparatively better positioned to navigate these situations than many institutions, not only in the state but around the country. So preparedness is number one strategy. Second is communicate with our stakeholders, in particularly now with our legislators in Washington, D.C. And we've been very active in that arena over the past couple of weeks. The responses that I've received from our congressional and Senate representatives in Washington has been very positive. Like I like to say, lots of positive mojo towards UMCES, and I think that's going to play well for us, right? So trying to attack that too. So that's been the second strategy, and I think the third is really to gear up and think about the institution that we want to be in the future. Start working towards that, and I think that's going to be the essence of our strategic planning. And one item specifically that I have been very vocal about in my conversations, and it's really about how do we diversify the portfolio of things that we do. We have lots of expertise, experience, lots of capabilities across UMCES. We're shopping them pretty much to federal and state. There's lots of other players out there that we can target, and I want to continue having these conversations, and I think the strategic planning is going to turn out to be more strategic, but also more business planning for UMCES. So I'm excited about having those conversations with you. So folks, listen, let's continue talking. I have other visits to our location scheduled over the next few weeks, and you're going to be seeing that. I shared the slide deck that I've been using. That's a working document. It's really for you to see and get a sense of the conversations that we're having. But I'm looking forward to those that I haven't seen in person to see you. As always, like I say, chin up. We got this, and we're going to get through this. Two, if you have any questions, concerns, if we can be of any help to you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Remember, Fernando at UMCES is fairly easy. So I hope you enjoy the upcoming spring break, and I'll be seeing you soon. Have a great one, and please don't hesitate to reach out if we can help. Take good care.